here in just a minute. Just gonna share the link here. Alright. Okay, so this is gonna be an interesting show here because we got a lot of big matches in this one, a lot of big ones. A little bit of a late start. Had to clear some things off the game because it was kind of full for other moves. But yeah, opening match is gonna be D'Lo and Draws going against a Gray Man and a YWA up and comer Jones, who's part of Gray Man's like developmental stable. To avoid conflict, Mr. Network will be refereeing the first match only here. Alright. See how it goes here. Opening match. Shitty promoter.
Regulate any stealing of his property. We're damn good too. But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel if you know what I mean. Earn your keep.
Ooh, start a pile driver off the bat. For a cover. Ooh, big maneuver. Ooh, big punch. Dross gets tagged in.
One.
Wheeler was taking a beat. Yeah, he did. Made a big important save. As we can see here, we're going to probably start seeing some YWA developmental characters make more and more TWN appearances as time goes on. So, it's definitely interesting. That does also remind me, on the possibility that Gore Theater isn't booked before, because I don't, the next times I'm able to stream that will probably either be tomorrow or Tuesday. I don't know if I'll be able to stream it Monday. That's kind of a toss-up. But if an event that it doesn't happen, then the YWA process is going to be reconstrued. It'll probably be something similar to like the TWN Indies. We'll just have to see how things go with that. Oh, hits a stroke on the concrete.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, the snowplow.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Big counter. Exploder. Yeah, that would have wrecked your match evaluation if that ended under 7 minutes.
1.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Razor's Edge cover. Elo there for another save there.
10 minutes gone.
Brainbuster. Bulldog. Jonah gets tagged in. They are very loud. That does remind me, I haven't posted it yet, but there will be a poll for names for the new RCW tag team, the 5-second posers. So I'm gathering suggestions up right now. Unlike singles guys, the tag team guys, there's not really a name generator for it, so I'm kind of going more on the fly with that one. Ooh.
1, 2.
Ooh. Oh, ref is down. Oh, moonsault.
One.
All 4 men are down. Double down, yeah. That's like 16 walls. Oh my god. Headbutt right there. Going up top. Drops an elbow.
Yeah.
Face crusher. Lariat with the cover. Oh, counter. Yeah, the guy's really working the ropes out. A lot of these guys are very athletic, so using some rope work's definitely going to be noticeable here. D'Lo really working. Oh! Not quite the sky high. Ah, Jones gets suplexed out of the ring.
2, 3.
Oh, Jones throwing him in the corner. Some forearm shots there. Going up top. Splash on the back. Fight his boss, yeah. Oh, murder backdrop. Exploder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Leaping lariat. Going up top. Ooh, shoulder tackle. A kitchen sink, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the snowplow. Oh, right to outside the ring. Good God.
3.
Ooh.
1, 2.
D'Lo's not happy. Oh, counter. Very smooth. Oh. The steak and eggs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, another Razor's Edge. Teamwork. Yeah. Oh, he gets right back up, though. D'Lo not laying down shit for the owner of PCCW. Oh, D'Lo looking real hurt right now. He really needs to. Oh, finally tags and draws. Yeah. Oh, DDT. Ah, throwing in the corner. Tags in Gray Man. Oh yeah, it's 30-minute time limit. Oh, here comes Vice! Another member of Gray Man's stable here. Oh! Oh, that was a close one.
1 more minute.
Too long in Superflex City, yeah, exactly. Oh, jeez, everyone's in. Good. Oh, jeez.
30 more seconds.
Oh, man.
10 more seconds.
Oh, getting her to standing armbar. Oh. Got a draw here. Got a 92 though. That does qualify guys for some TWN tag title shots though for both of them. Well, you know it's funny. I'm not sure. Yeah, it'll be for both. Yeah, 92 there. All right, next match up here, we got the Impact players going against New Age Outlaws. That's what it is. Okay. With Don Marie on the sideline. Going against, yeah, New Age Outlaws. Oop, went too far. Alright, let's see how this one goes here. Yeah, it was.
Oh, you didn't know?
It was. But yeah, in terms of the YWA stuff, I'll have to. It depends on if Star Fox can sneak it in. If not, we'll. If we end up having to switch formats, I'm thinking the new format will probably be. At least for a while, it'll be different guys booking 6-match YWA takedowns whenever if they want to earn extra credits. Well, actually, it worked differently because as opposed to like the way we do it with indies, I think for takedown, I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I can't do it exactly like indies, because then at that point we might as well just combine them both, and that kind of loses the point of it. Although it's something to consider in the long term. Yeah. Vince McMahon and Gorilla's like, who told them they could do a pile driver? I gotta work on my Vince McMahon impression. I don't know if that was any good, but I mean, so many guys. I remember listening when the boss in the ring. Imagine the look on Vince's face when he saw CM Punk give John Cena a pile driver. He's probably like, that son of a bitch is gonna take my money if he gets hurt. Ooh. But yeah, in terms of streaming schedule, for tomorrow specifically, I think it's gonna be a 2-streamer day. I want to do Famous Sir. I'm probably gonna do some SCW stuff earlier in the day. In the evening, I'm gonna try to do some a spooky stream, probably like a spooky game or something. I can do pile drivers, yeah. I will say about this, I get why WWE doesn't do pile drivers. I get that, for sure. Another Famouser. It's just, it's like, distraction. It's just such a big move category to not have. So, that's incredible pile driver. Yeah, and they just went through a streak where all these guys getting hurt taking pile driver moves like Steve Austin and all that, and it just got to a point where they were just like, okay, we're not gonna do the pile driver anymore. I mean, they obviously kept stuff like the tombstone pile drivers and all that, but in terms of like specific pile driver, I will say this though, at this point, if somebody does take a pile driver on WWE, it's gonna be a big fucking deal, so I will give them that if they ever do. I mean, AEW, pile drivers, like, they do that shit all the time. You know, and it's funny because, like I just said with AEW pile drivers, they do pile drivers so much, but yet, no complaints. All these other promotions do pile drivers and everything's fine, so, for the most part. So, I don't know if WWE's fear of the pile driver is, like, justified anymore, but... yeah. Oh, here comes Jason Knight. Ooh. You know, it's funny, like, Jason Knight could easily be a wrestler, but he hasn't completed his training yet. I thought he had a thing against Jazz for a bit in ECW, where they kind of had a little mini rivalry, a little intergender thing to get Jazz over, or something. I'm not sure. Oh, a cutter. Ah, I forgot to put Grayman back as ref. Oh well. Grayman probably needs a match to rest up anyway. Oh yeah, the not so glory years of ECW. Even they will say that they hated being on Spike TV. It was really, which is a shame because I think it's so weird that by the time ECW finally had a TV show, an actual TV show going, that they were just struggling so hard.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
1, 2.
Gunn and Incredible get tagged in. Oh, another famouser. Cover.
2, 3.
Oh, New Age Outlaws get the win.
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody!
82. Not bad. And next we have okay, so alright, the next match here. So Grayman, you had this match open with Raven against a champion, and you said in the chat that you were gonna have Raven go against somebody for hardcore title, because what happened was, because you asked what mid-card title guy was champion. I said Dreamer, and I thought you meant PCCW title. I didn't realize you meant something else. So that's what we were chatting about the other day. So that's what we're going to be having here. Yeah, you know, it's funny, with all the mid-card titles we have, I kind of want to create, like, other belt divisions, but that's such a freaking can of worms, because it's like, how do you determine who belongs to what, you know? Like, what I mean, hardcore is kind of easy a little bit, but then you have to go through all the rosters, and everyone has to pick who goes to where. You know, it's a lot. I like this system we have now. It's just, if we go through like a dry spell of like nobody like contending, it can get pretty barren. So, especially with the cycle. So let's see, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I don't think we're at that point now. Definitely. All right, hardcore. You know, it's funny, DPS just posted me his booking, and he was going to have TWN hardcore match, but oh, there's Raven. Yeah, Raven of course have had matches against Mick Foley, of course. Alright, see how this goes here. Oh wait, it has to be no DQ, of course. But yeah, it might be something you might want to consider at some point, getting another belt for your promotion, because when because your first secondary title is like the women's championship, so you don't really have like an actual like true secondary title at the moment. Okay, let's see how this one goes here. Okay. Oh shoot, I forgot to replace the ref again. Oh well. It's fine. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, after this we're gonna have Sabu and Dreamer for the PCCW Championship. That's also gonna be no DQ. Semi-main event, we're gonna have Edge and Christian with Sonny taking on the Usos with special TWN indie guy Rikishi for the PCCW tag titles. Kayfabe realistic. Alright. And then in the main event, we're going to have Trish Stratus challenging Mercedes Moné for the PCCW Women's Championship in a cage. Yeah, because I was going to do the ref thing this week, but I messed up. So I had to push it to next week. Oh, Cobra Clutch. Oh yeah. You know what? I could post that right now in. Well, because here's the thing, the bonuses for the individual refs, I still have to do. I haven't put anyone on any yet, but in terms of like actual in-game statistics, they're all going to be the same. But yeah, I can post that in your DMs here. Let me just get that access.
5 minutes gone.
Yeah, I get you there. I believe that's the right one. Yeah, it's the right one. A lot of it is slightly into like having good matches. Just cause just cause if we're gonna do stuff like this, like I want there to be more of a guarantee that matches will be good. I don't want it to just be like the ref like doing a bunch of like quick shit. Yeah, like definitely. Yeah, I try to, definitely slightly lean toward good matches. Like, in the past, I have thought about maybe having credit options for purchasing the use of refs that are much more good match-friendly and have punishments be refs that are bad match-friendly. But That's a lot of extra steps there. Like, if I'm at this point, if I'm gonna put more into stuff, it needs to be stuff that's a little bit easy to, like, manipulate, at least outside the game. Because, yeah, I might... Ooh, hits him with that even flow, and Raven gets the win. Oh, we got a new hardcore champion. Oh, that's gonna mess DPS's booking up so much. Sorry, DPS. Okay. Oh, wow. No, no, I think... Yeah, that 65 though is gonna kind of hurt you though. Well, let DPS know what happened here because he just posted it. He just sent me the DMs before we did this. It is so definitely. I will say after this, I think I will. I will definitely have to put a system in place for situations like that because I want guys to book TWN title matches, but I know it for like their shows, but at the same time it can be tough to like if a guy books one champion across. I may have that's the thing. It's hard to do because in order to really do something like that, it would require a lot of consistent communication, and we can't really do that because people have their own shit going on in their life. They're not being able to sit glued to their phone 24/7 and just wait for random notifications. Yeah. Yeah, I think, to be honest, I think the best way to go about it going forward is... Yeah, exactly. Because when we started, we didn't really have like TWN like events where we could do that stuff on. So anytime somebody did a pay-per-view, they tried to get everybody on there because that was kind of like the so-called... Yeah, I think so far the way we do it is... And even then, I've kind of been thinking about changing the format of All-Stars where we don't always have, like, it's not always so jam-packed with TWN title matches. So, what I'm thinking is... You see, the only real solutions would be if people posted their booking all at once. And then I can kind of schedule things a certain way. Because I will say this. I think the best way to do it is if you're going to book, like, to face a champion, you should probably book it as this person faces this champion, faces hardcore champion, as opposed to a specific name, because I think that's the best way to go about it, because there's gonna be times in between this and this where a title may exchange hands, but the way I think is if there was a prior agreement to have that champion on that to have the championship match on the show, the championship match should still go on despite who's champion. So that might be the way I'm gonna go with going forward is if you're gonna book TWN champions on your show, like having TWN title matches on your show, then you will have to have, like, whoever's champion you will face no matter who it is. So, like, for example, right now, because FDO had Cactus Jack versus Darby Allin for the hardcore title. Since Raven has it now, I think the way to go about it is, well, You'll have to talk to him since your guy's TWN hardcore champion, because you can either have Cactus Jack versus Raven again, or you can make it a three-way match between Allen, Raven, and Cactus Jack. You could go that route with it as well. It'll just depend on, like, you'll have to talk to not only DPS but LJC as well. So there'll have to be some some talkage right there about that. Okay. I'll let him know. Yeah, I'll share that with him as well. Next one. Oh yeah, the no DQ match here for the PCCW title. Oh yeah, Rikishi is also the TV Indie champion, so he is a title holder on the ringside there. Yep. Yeah, you could house show it if you want. The only thing with the house show is that you wouldn't get any of the benefits of the TWN title, like, or whatever. Like, you wouldn't. Cactus Jack would just be, the belt would be put back on, but DPS wouldn't gain anything with it as well. So it'll just be a way to transfer the belt over in story. So if you want to make a story with it and have it be something that is going on between Raven and Cactus Jack with a little story incentive, you can certainly do that as well. Okay. Alright, I'll let them know. I think they'll be fine with a three-way match, but you know, I'll let them know on that because I know lately because I know DPS works a lot, and I know that, and I'm happy to see that he's able to like put booking in pretty quickly, which I was kind of surprised because I figured it would take him a bit, but he probably, I think with all the chatter going on in TWN, I think it kind of helped. Every once in a while, you know, like we have a big event, and I think it kind of makes people get back into it because it's so easy to get stuck in the lull of life that sometimes. Because even I'm sometimes, when I'm just sitting in my room with my notebook and the game up, and I'm just like, okay, I'm kind of losing focus a little bit, and I end up doing other things. So sometimes when a big event happens and we have all this big shit going on, I think it kind of like gives a little wake up whiskey vibe with it a little bit, a little scotch in the nose. Alright, let's see how this one goes here. Yeah, that's the thing, and that's kind of what I want to try. I want to try to avoid the long waits. That's why I encourage guys to book right after a match happens, and take advantage things of like auto booking and using rivalries and stuff to help kind of keep things going, because it's a combination of when people book and when I'm available, because everyone could get their booking down, but if I get stuck with a busy day or a couple busy days, it might be a bit before I can get stuff going again. So it can be a little tricky for sure. It's just one of those things where it can be easy to kind of slide off the rhythm of things if other things are going on. And plus sometimes, you know, I may just be sitting here and an idea may pop in my head and I get super hyped on it, like RCW for example, and my focus kind of goes into that for a bit, and then I do stuff there, and also, you know, I also have been doing a lot of like trying to update movesets to pre-established guys lately to kind of, you know, make them a little bit more well-rounded. I've been working on the Demolition team a little bit. And then Warhorse came in last week from the scouting list. Next week, next Friday will be Rhea Ripley. Yeah, tomorrow SCW stuff in a spooky stream. I'm not sure what the game is gonna be. I'll probably lay a surprise. Oh, Dreamer DDT. But yeah, with the long wait, and that's why I kind of encourage like guys to do like, and that's another good time to do like stuff like TWN indies to kind of pass the time, and YWA might be joining that too. Although, I heard that was a classic. That one, I haven't played it myself.
1, 2.
Rumor busted open.
One, two.
Yeah. Oh, the Arabian Clutch.
5 minutes gone.
Give up.
Yeah, remasters nowadays are like barely anything anymore. Because the only games remaster are games that have already been remastered 3 other times. They don't remaster anything new anymore. It's always the same games getting remastered. So it doesn't really have that specialness anymore.
1, 2.
Oh, Dreamer Driver.
1.
Yeah, this whole generation's been pretty rough with games, I'm not gonna lie. Pump Handle Suplex.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
I don't know, like, it's crazy because in a few years the PS6 is going to be coming out, and I don't really feel like we've had a very impressive generation of gaming. I really haven't. I really don't. Like, in terms of, like, and granted, I haven't really been playing, like, I don't really have the new gen consoles, so I can't say for, like, sure, because I haven't played them. Yeah, Dreamer's kind of tossing him around quite a bit. Oh, roll-up counter.
2.
Yeah, exactly. And look, I get it. Like, I still have a PS4 and Xbox One and all that, and a lot of people do. Not a lot of people haven't moved on from the prior generation. Yeah, exactly. Like, and it's so weird too, because Microsoft bought all these brands and have all these exclusive licenses, and they haven't done jack shit with it this generation at all. And it's like, when is it? And it's just dawning on me, and I'm realizing, like, wait a sec, like they might only be able to capitalize on the next gen, because it's gonna take them so fucking long to develop anything that by the time they get going, it's gonna be in other generations, and it's just like the length of time it takes to make video games now is just insanity to me. Like, it's so ridiculous. It's like how, like, we don't need games that look this good. If it's gonna take 8 to 10 years to make a game now, then what's the point? Game Pass fodder. Yeah, that's probably what they're doing too. Yeah, and to be honest, like, it's sad that the indie game scene's what's kind of keeping video games going, because that's the thing too, because a lot of the games I play are indie games, like the Fire 4 Wrestling series. That's technically indie. Oh, Sabu sneaks in the win. We got a new PCCW champion. $90. Oh wow, that puts Sabu in a contention list there. Yeah, I mean, but the way technology is with getting better with so many things, that kind of stuff isn't as hard as it used to be. A rivalry? Okay. We'll start with this match here. Yeah, pretty much. That's the thing about doing rivalries is that it makes booking. That's why I created the rivalry system, because I wanted people who may have trouble booking to have something to use as kind of a framework to kind of fill in the gaps, and also it kind of helps them maybe frame like a story or something along the way. Alright. Oh, semi-main event. Big match here. The PCCW tag titles. Oh shit, I forgot. I forgot. I can't add seconds to like guys who are already champion. So I can't have Rikishi on the sideline here for the Usos. I can only do that if the Usos weren't champion. So not a title? Oh, yeah, sure. Hold on. Yeah, I can do that. That's not a big deal. Yeah, you see, that's one of the quirks in the game that I don't care for. I don't like that you can't just odd this odd stuff with certain things, like odd rules, or it's like it makes no sense not to allow that to be a thing. Yeah, new models of Edge and Christian here. Oh, gotta definitely want to make this normal rules. Alright. Let's see how this goes here. Last week. Yeah, I get ya. It's like belt collecting. It's a very weird thing. It's funny because on one hand, I do like having like TWN titles, like official ones, but at the same time, I kind of like promotional titles kind of bouncing around and stuff. I feel like it gives them a lot of value, and I feel like it kind of makes them feel like bigger deals. So I don't know. There might be a time in the distant future where I may maybe less the use of TWN titles and encourage more use of promotional belts. I'm not sure. That'll just depend on the vibe people want. That just depends on what the other promotions start to feel about. But in all honesty, it also depends on how many people end up joining in the future for TWN stuff. Because right now, at the pace we're at, I don't know when we're going to be getting new members for TWN stuff. I mean, YWA-wise, I'm sure we'll get new members every now and then.
7, 8,
But at this point with YWA stuff, I don't know
11,
how we're going to go about it going forward. Oh, I'm prettier on the concrete.
15,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Power slam.
5.
Yeah, and I don't really, and that's the thing too. I'm not gonna go on my way to push it. I mean, I may try to maybe get the word out every once in a while that we do this stuff, but I might more so do that with during the off season. Yeah, and I'm fine with the amount of people we have right now, especially if guys are gonna be doing multiple promotions. I think we'll be at a good amount of promotions to deal with. And to be honest, and like I said, I do post shows on Reddit. On the Fire Pro stuff I post on Fire Pro. Anything outside of that can be a little random. But I find Reddit to be a great place for sharing videos.
5
I used to share on Discord as well, other stuff, but I kind of stopped doing that because everyone the stuff I share in Discord, people already are subbed to me on the Discord, so it doesn't really do that much difference. Ooh, Uso Splash. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of stuff gets posted too, so the stuff could get buried pretty quickly.
Give up. Give up.
Ooh. Execution there. Ooh. Hits a spear. Cover.
1, 2.
Yeah. Yeah, the Usos definitely need to start losing some of those belts back. Oh, Concerto.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Ooh, DDT.
Minutes gone.
Ooh. Cover.
1.
You know, it's funny. I've been trying to experiment with move creation in this game lately. I've been trying to create a front grapple on Prettier, and I feel like I almost have it, but there's something at the end where it doesn't quite finish right with the guy doing the move, where he kind of... Ooh, we got... What's this? Who is that? Oh, it's Rick Martel. It's because Rikishi is in the silent, he's indie, so it's just Rick Martel just showing up randomly out of nowhere to help out the bloodline.
1, 2, 3.
Now Sonny trying to distract him. Yeah, he even has a blazer on. Body slam out of the ring. Oh, Sonny. Yeah, for managers to attack the other team, they really gotta be in real close proximity. And I think they also have to be in heel stables. I don't think face managers do a lot of attacking. Or even, like, interference even.
One, two.
Yeah. Ooh, Gutbuster. Waiting for him to stand. Ooh, diving European uppercut. DDT. Yeah, like everyone's being super like on the money. Oh, arm drag. Oh, Uso splash.
1, 2.
Ooh, right in time.
Give up.
Oh, look at this! The belts are coming home. PCCW. Yeah. 73 there. Just because of the two managers, that's why it's like that. That's the only caveat. I think I've been thinking of thinking of making a rule where if you have like matches with managers and the match gets an 80, you can get like bonus popularity points. Just because it's so hard to get high ranked matches with managers involved in this game. But okay, but now we got the main event now here. And Grayman will be referring this just because Mr. Network had to leave because Stone Cold Steve lost and was busting beer cans over Brian Pillman's head. Yeah, she's still out with injury right now. I think she'll be back pretty soon though. It was only a 2-weeker when she got hurt. No, not that one. Well, yeah, that needs to be at normal. Alright. Let's see how this goes here.
Fight!
Ooh, Irish whip there. Powerbomb counter. Oh, three amigos out of nowhere, jeez. Roll up.
Right.
Oh, bankrupt.
One.
Ooh, bank statement.
Right.
But yeah, great man. Since Raven won that hardcore title, you'll win a choice between
5 minutes gone.
8 credits, 2 popularity points, and a spin. So whenever you feel like choosing, let me know, either now or in the DM. It's up to you on that.
Give up. Give up.
Ooh, nice maneuver there for Monet.
One. One.
Spine buster.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Standing points, okay.
Give up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty close race with the popularity points right now. It could really be a lot, but there is some guys pulling away, but anything can happen. Like, you just get a bad show where you get a bunch of stuff in the 60s, below 70, you can lose a lot of popularity points out of that, and it can happen. Like, SWA, they had a show like that this week. It was a tough one for Hank to swallow for the standings. It did affect him a little bit. Not a ton. He did have some good matches that kind of ate up some of the deficit, but backstabber. Ooh, there we go. Another bankrupt. Oh, that big maneuver. I think that she calls it the Monet Maker. Something like that.
1, 2.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's pretty close to the ropes there. Oh, wow. Only 2. The bulldog there. Oh, we're in the back of the head. Ooh, reverse Frankensteiner. Waiting for her to stand up. Diving lariat.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, wins with the pump kick. We got a new champion. Oh shit! Look at that. That really is gonna help you a lot in evaluation. Yeah, great win for Trish, for sure. And let's calculate the show ratings here, see how well the show did here. Okay. All right. That is going to get you an 84 for the week. Okay. Four percent off. Yeah, it was a good show for sure. We'll do the calculating for stuff. Trying to think. But yeah, I will be YWA. I'll check with Star Fox again because I think because if someone else needs to, if he thinks he's gonna be, because here's the thing, like the role of commissioner on Star Fox was kind of thrusted on him a little bit. I don't think he was like fully prepared for it, and I'm gonna see if he wants somebody else to book the pay-per-view for him, and if it's one of those things that nobody's up for, then we will like reevaluate the thing. Because what I'm thinking is if we do reevaluate, reorganize how we do YWA, TWN and stuff. I think the way it will work is I think TWN Indies is just gonna be that. It's just gonna be the Indies independents. I think YWA. I think not only kind of like an NXT, but I also can see it as a place where you can send wrestlers in your roster down to. If you don't want to release them, but you want to save space on your roster, you just send them down there. And you can kind of go from there. And as for rules, probably like I said, anyone can book indies, even people who are in TWN. The people who can book YWA shows will probably be people that are in TWN. I don't know if I don't know how different it will be though. That's kind of something that I'll have to explore if we go that route. I'm not sure. It might be something we might do anyway. I don't know, but I will have to check with Star Fox. Because if I will say this, I know I've been saying SCW tomorrow, but if Star Fox comes through with Gore Theater booking, I will be doing that over that with the spooky stream in the evening still. But outside of that, we'll just have to see. I would like to see what he thinks before we jump the gun on that. But yeah, I think there's a very good chance that we will have to reconstrue it. And in all honesty, I should see. Man, I don't know. See, this is kind of one of the things that tempts me to find like new members and people to join this kind of stuff because I do feel like that if we just had like a couple more people, not a lot, just like 1 or 2 or 3 more people to kind of help, like had some extra time in our hands to kind of help fill the gaps on a few things, I think it would go in the long run. All right. Yeah, that's also a possibility. Like maybe we need to like retire YWA for a while and just kind of let things just be TWN and maybe reconfigure it. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to do that in all honesty. I think we may do that. Yeah, I'm thinking so. It's funny. We just went through a spell where I just feel it's kind of fun. I kind of feel bad about it. Like we going through so much YWA remakes and revisions and stuff, and we're constantly doing it. But at the end of the day, I think the biggest reason is just because I feel like I think the more and more yeah, exactly. Like I just think that because when I first asked him if he wanted to keep up the 12-month pay-per-view thing, given everything, he said he wanted to try to go for it. But the problem is we can't really do Gore Theater in November. It just wouldn't be, it would just be a little weird. It'd be like doing Halloween Havoc in like December. So I think it's definitely a thing. But I will see how he feels about like maybe like having like maybe a vice commissioner or something like that to kind of help him out a little bit with that because I feel like and that's the thing too with Ultra Pro Wrestling because I have thought about maybe moving RCW in that too, but there's no reason why we couldn't do YWA stuff in that one as well. In all honesty. Yeah, that would have been a good one to do too if we did. I forgot what we did for TWN for Halloween this month. I forgot what it was. Oh, we call it Devil's Eve. That's what we did with that one. I'm not sure what we're gonna do for November, but there's plenty of time for that one. But yeah, I'll have to see how Star Fox thinks, and I might make a group thing too as well. To see if there's anybody that wants to do a little bit of what extra booking stuff, but we'll have to see. Everyone already has their hands full. There's quite a yeah, exactly. Just because, and that's the thing too. Like I don't know how many. I was kind of when Star Fox first said he was up for it, I was kind of surprised because he was doing 2 promotions and stuff. I was kind of surprised he wanted to take on YWA stuff, but. I think just sometimes, you know, it's weird. Sometimes you think you're up for shit, and then after a bit, all this other stuff hits you, and like, whoa, I don't have time for this. Oh, man. Yeah, man, that'd be tempting to do. You know, it's funny. I know I tease TWN 6-man tag titles, and if I'm gonna do it, that'd be a great time to debut it. But I don't know. I don't know if we need 6-man tag titles, because here's the thing: we got like the TWN title, TWN tag titles, the national tag titles, the broadcast title, the junior championship, the women's title, and now we got hardcore. We got 8 belts, and then if you count tags as 2, we got 10 belts. So really, we got the 10 guys. Which, in all honesty, like, we could do 6-man tag or whatever, and it probably and it'd be fine. But I don't know, like, yeah, because right now we got like 9 promotions. I like I said before, I do plan on doing a second promotion for myself next season, so there will be 10 next season. I don't see like anyone else joining next season unless someone joins right now pretty quickly. 6-man belt, national tags. You know what? That is tempting. That is tempting to do. I have thought about like maybe like combining, because here's the thing, like the national tag titles, and well, like I said, also, like, I was thinking about doing some special stipulations, not stipulations, special rewards for the individual belts to kind of individualize them a little bit. So, I don't know. It's something to think about with retiring the national tag titles. Yeah. Yeah, well, the plan is, I think the plan is that the TW and TWN tag belts, they're gonna be like be all prizes kind of thing, some top one. The national and national tag, I think, will be like the TW and TWN tag. I think the options will be either a spin or popularity points. The national and national tag, I think, will be a spin or credits. And then after that, like stuff like like they'll be more specialized with like, because broadcast is TV, so maybe like the reward would be like something to do with your weekly show or something like that, or like next week you can double your rewards, with that, or and then like and then something along those lines with the other belts, stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Um, but yeah, I mean, well, that's the other thing too. I have thought about like having tiers of wrestlers in TWN, like there's jobbers, mid card, and main event, like guys' stats. But then again, it becomes a question of who do we define as jobber, mid card, and main eventer? Because that can be different for everyone. Like, for example, like, for someone, Val Venus is a main eventer, for another guy, promotion, it could be a jobber. And then we kind of play the rearranging game, because if we have it where you decide for each promotion who they are, then we play the game of, okay, have to go in, change the thing, and doing all that stuff. Now, granted, people don't go through their rosters like a ton. A lot of guys seem pretty consistent with stuff, but I would have to go through all the guys, and I think if I was going to do it, I think the one thing I would do is I would go for the special skill where it has, like, the 15-point stardom or, guts or something like that, and then, like, have the basic 15 be, like, jobber, and then move up to one type for mid-card and the third one for main eventer. Yeah, that's the thing, and like I said, like it's a tough thing too. And the other thing too is that then we would be getting into the territories of some matches like just being crap fests, and because if you're gonna have like a main eventer against someone lower than that, then the match may not be as good because one of the guys is gonna get their ass kicked pretty easily. So it kind of becomes a game of like, which match do you just want to toss up in the air and just say like, whatever. I mean, I wouldn't mind. That's the thing. I want to put more realisms into how you book and stuff, but I don't want to do it to a point where it becomes overwhelming for guys to do it. Yeah, and that's the other thing too, is that if we're gonna throw these events on and everyone's gonna watch them, I don't want to do all this just for the matches to end in like 2 minutes and get like 40%. Like nobody wants to watch that crap. I mean, this isn't like real life. Like in real life, you saw a match like that happen, you get pissed. Like no one wants to watch that. That's kind of why I kind of stuck with having everything kind of like even semi-high, semi-favorite toward good match side of things, because at the end of the day, yeah, this isn't Raw, exactly. And that's the thing, too, if this game had, like, a promo system or a story system where you could put in promos and stories in, kinda, or if we were using, like, the PC mod pack, I mean, for, like, from Steam for Fire Pro, you probably could get a little fancy with it, but it would take a lot of time. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I feel like the system we have now works well. I think the only thing I wish we could do is maybe find a way to, like, have the stories and all the stuff we do in Discord kind of more incorporated into the streams. But the only way we could do that right now, if I literally, like, read and catch up all the people who watch this from there. But I have also thought about maybe having a weekly, like, news, like, talk show about the updates from promotions and about TWN and YWA stuff going on, but that'd be a pretty big thing to do, like, weekly, especially if we all go through kind of a dead period where we're just kind of, like, not a lot's been changing or going on. So I don't know how committed I'm. And that's the thing. Like I feel like at this point, if we're gonna go like way beyond what we're doing right now, I almost feel like I need like another person or two doing the same level amount that I'm doing roughly to kind of make all that stuff happen. Yeah, it just depends on like, and also to be honest, like I don't always do the best job of keeping track of stuff, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that I don't know, the more stuff we encounter and the bigger we do things, like sometimes it gets a little tricky to kind of keep up with everything. That's why I put all the note shit in Discord, but even that is sometimes I'm not always good at keeping track of, just because I get busy, and after a stream, like I may go eat or hang out with people or do something else, and I forget to do things like calculate rewards or stuff like that, and sometimes it slips up, or put in like the rivalry notes and all that. I mean, it's just one of those things where like that's kind of why that's the big thing with the tinkering and the tinkering is that there's times where you experiment with something more complex, and then they're like, okay, maybe we should go back to being a little bit more simple. But it is what it is. There are some things that I may change during the season as opposed to wait till like mid like off season, just because they're fresh in my head, and they don't alter anything necessarily. And to be honest, like, by the time we get to off season, I don't know when we're going to get off season for season 6. It's going to be a bit, I feel like. I don't think we're going to reach it till maybe like towards the end of December, early January, if we keep up a proper pace and we don't have another mini off season. But it depends on how busy people get, because winter is going to be coming around, people are going to be, holidays and stuff. So another rule I've also am going to implement too. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of the thing too, is that I'm trying to like, and that's a big thing too, because I know in the past we just did pay-per-views whenever there was a long break, but the reason why I made the rule of having pay-per-views only occur in between weeks is because I wanted to allow and budget time for weeks to conclude. because one, it makes stat tracking a little easier going through notes and stuff, and also two, it makes it easier to kind of like prioritize what's coming on next. Because there's times where some people may put on a pay-per-view, I may get 3 pay-per-views at once, and we still, and also, and that's the other thing too, is because we have these weeks where the shows and the stats of the shows mean a decent amount, that it really needs to be prioritized over everything, over lots of other stuff. And also, that's the other thing too, if we do get caught in a little bit of a slow streak, and the person that's struggling does put it together, I want to be able to do it ASAP, and it can be hard to do if I already put in like schedule pay-per-views ahead of time. So it's just one of those things where I just think that that also reminds me, I know I said this before, I do want to add like a proxy rule where you can have somebody within TWN like serve as a proxy for booking. So if you do get writer's block and you do need help, you can have somebody kind of help you book, or even book for you the event. Now, granted, this could be anybody. It could be somebody that's already running promotions, or it could be somebody that's not in TWN, and yeah, then you want to give them like a little taste of how it works. But we'll have to see on that. I don't think anyone's reached that point yet, but I do know that for some guys, but that's the thing about everyone having their own promotion. Everyone does their own thing with it, and it's always fun to see what people come up with and stuff, especially considering this game, because while this game in terms of matches has a good diverse amount of matches, it's not anything like WWE 2K or anything like that. There are limitations, so you do have to find ways to get kind of creative with it and try to make stuff work. And that's kind of the biggest reason why I think a lot of the guys running promotions don't do a lot with storylines, because match winning and losing isn't like pre-planned, like with the exception of being house shows, that it can be tough to like frame a story around unpredictable results. But it's just one of those things where, like, for me, like, when I do story stuff, I try to frame it without, like, winners and losers being in mind, because you can't control who wins or loses. You just kind of have to start something and just kind of go with what the matches give, and you just kind of go with it. And some things work out and some things don't, but, it depends on it depends on what kind of wrestling you like too, because some people like more story-driven wrestling. Some guys just want to watch 6 matches of guys just, beating the shit out of each other to be the best, and there's nothing wrong with either one. That's kind of the cool thing about doing this, because you can kind of put together something that you would want to see for the most part, as opposed to what the TV gives you. But yeah, went on a little talk there. I really need to do a channel update. I'm gonna probably try to do one early November. I do have a special event planned on Halloween. It's not anything like super massive, but it is something that's gonna be kind of an all-day thing a little bit to a degree, but it's kind of a bunch of little things more than anything, just because I know I'm going to be open for streaming that day, but the flexibility of that's going to vary. Because, for example, like, I don't think I'm going to be doing jack shit in the evening for streaming for Halloween, so that's why I'm kind of doing some of that stuff a little earlier. But yeah, but yeah, in terms of scheduling, unless Gore Theater gets booked, I'm probably going to be doing SCW stuff tomorrow earlier in the day, and some spooky stuff later in the day. And then Monday's kind of weird. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming or not on Monday, because one, I work. I forgot about that. I work Monday, so, and then I got stuff going on in the evening. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming Monday or not. If I do end up streaming Monday, it's probably going to be whatever gets updated or stuff, but probably not. Tuesday, I'll probably stream once Tuesday, if that, and it just depends on if Gore Theater gets booked or not. But yeah, I'll have to do some chatting around and see where everyone's at with stuff, and we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see how things. But yeah, yeah, did some. But yeah, overall though, yeah, really solid event. Really thought this was a solid. Not a lot of great matches. A lot of guys going into some TWN title contention, so that's gonna be fun to see. But yeah, outside of all that, that's going to do it for this specific stream here, guys. Thanks for watching. In case you guys wanted to chat with anyone at the Campy Company, didn't want to use the YouTube comment section, we do have a couple options. First one is we have a Discord channel. You can find a link to that in the About page / About section of our channel. We also have a community tab in our channel as well. You can access that anywhere at any time. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.